Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. In this video, we're going to detail a brand new product from REV'IT. This is the REV'IT Rebel leather jacket. There's also a women's version. This is the top quality, high-end, but universally styled sub $400 staple leather jacket that we have from REV'IT for this year. It's the successor to the Union. They've changed the fit pattern. They've slightly changed the style. This all started with the Moto in the mid-2000s. Super popular, and for some reason it went away for a couple years. REV'IT in 07, 08, 09, they came out with the Union. They brought it back. It was popular, and they said, you know what? Let's improve upon it. One of my favorite things about this jacket is that the subtle branding. If you know REV'IT, you're going to recognize the metallic REV'IT logo here, and it's also going to be embossed on the snaps. But other than that, this is a functional and stylish motorcycle jacket that's meant to be hopping off your naked Ducati if you're cruising around town or you're headed to work, and it's going to have the right amount of protection. It's going to be 1.2 to 1.4 race grade cowhide, and you're also going to have the Knox Flex Form armor in the shoulders as well as the elbows. It comes with temper foam in the back, but you can upgrade to the Knox TP2. Now, if we look at the front of it, it's really, you know, to look at it, unless you were looking for the slight bulge of armor in the shoulders and the elbow, you really wouldn't realize that this is a functional motorcycle jacket. The way that it's styled has a nice fashion look to it. Two basic pockets down. We're using YKK zippers throughout, and it's even basic on the cuff side of things. So you're going to have a snap, and then you're going to have a cuff here as well. The nice part as I start to open this up is you're going to see, and when we break this down a little bit further, you'll see it from the inside out, is that there's a full sleeve thermal liner in this guy. So you're going to take this jacket and you can really get it down into the temperature range as far as you can stand with this full sleeve thermal liner. I'd say that spring and fall, this jacket is going to perform excellently in temperate climates. When it starts to get a little bit hot out or really hot out, you don't have a lot of venting. We do sell a lot of vented leather jackets. REV'IT has them as well. This jacket's a little bit more subtle in its construction, so rather than having big vents or big zippers, you have slight punctuation underneath of the armpits. Turn that way for me, I want to show it. So you're going to have slight punctuation down along here, but there's no per se large vent exhausts or intakes, and that's just the decision that REV'IT went with this jacket. If we look at the sleeve, again, it comes down from that Knox armor. You have some articulation at the elbow, and you're going to have solid coverage along your forearm as well. Also in the hip, you're going to have an adjuster that's meant to be stylish. It's 3 snaps, spring-loaded snaps so they don't wear out. Again, a nice finishing detail touch. Turn backwards for me, Peter. And notice the back. You have that longer than normal waist, so it's kind of still a sport cut here, but it's going to move down. And you can see the outline of the temper foam that can be replaceable, and it's got a nice high sport style collar. Come back around for me. One thing I usually mention a little earlier in these videos that I didn't get to is the fit. Peter's wearing a size 50. Now, it's a 50 Euro, which is around a 40 American. Peter's 6 foot, 195 with about a 42-inch chest. To me, that says that this jacket fits a little bit more generous than we've seen from other REV'IT leathers in the past. So I would say that this jacket's a little bit more closer to American cut than what we're used to expecting. We see that with a lot of the newer REV'IT that's coming to the States, is they've evolved in their fit pattern. I'm also going to note that I'm a 50 as well, where typically I'm actually about a 43-inch chest. Even though I'm a little bit shorter than Patrick, we have similarly long arms, but I'm a little bit broader, and I'm going to fit into this coat as well. So keep that in mind when you're ordering this, that this has a little bit more room to work with, and if you're in between sizes, the lower size will probably work out just as well for you. Now let's do one last thing here. Let's break it down from the inside out and show you we have a double snap here up at the collar, and as we open it up, you can see I have my thermal liner, which is completely removable. And that would come off this way, and then it would have snaps at the end of the collar. And again, you have a mesh construction on the inside meant to kind of keep you cool and be against your body in the warmer times of the year. And we do have pockets on the inside as well. So remember, we want to hear what you think. This is the Rebel leather jacket from REV'IT. And we want to know if you love it, if you hate it, what's new about it, and what you think as it compares to the Union if you're one of those fanboys like we are that's watching every year and seeing what they iterate with. Leave us a comment on Facebook or on YouTube. Like it, dislike it, share it. We want to know. Also, we review new products every week from all of our key manufacturers. Subscribe to us on YouTube at RevZilla TV. If you have any sizing questions, you need help working through how this guy stacks up within the REV'IT or leather jacket lineup that we carry at RevZilla.com, shoot us a line. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. And as always, it's over $39. We'll ship for free. We'll exchange for free. If you don't like it, send it back, and we'll give you 100% back with no restock fee. And because it's over $100, you can earn TeamZilla cash to be applied to your next order on your order for the Rebel. Find the Rebel jacket and the ladies' Rebel jacket at RevZilla.com/REV'IT. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.